What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today we're focusing on the Toronto Maple Leafs cleaning house, showing Dave Nonis and Pete Horachek the door. I think it's most apt description would be that episode of Entourage when Ari goes in with a paintball gun and just lays waste. That's probably Brent Shanahan felt like today. Now, I thought he should have done that last season, to be totally honest with you, but they chose to weather the storm and try to do it with this nucleus this year, and obviously, look where it got them. Got them 14 points ahead of the Sabres, but still 30 points out of the playoffs, which is still mind-boggling. As much as I want to complain about the Bruins having an awful season, I can only imagine what it's like in Toronto, where this has been, the consistent storyline of the last decade. The Leafs being awful and not getting it done, and having one of the best hockey markets in the world, if not the best hockey market in the world, and the highest tickets in the NHL, still being the epitome of ineptitude is awful. For replacements, I think Kevin Dupont said he could see Chiarelli and Claude Julien, and there's a package deal if the Bruins were going to fire both of them. Not ruling it out, I just don't see it. The Mike Babcock thing is interesting, but I think if Babcock were to leave Detroit, he'd have no shortage of suitors, and as much money as Toronto would offer him, I think other teams would offer him as much, and why would you want to go there? There's some decent young players, but you're not. For example, say Buffalo, for example, you're guaranteed McDavid or Eichel, and a shitload of other really good young players. That would be the one to go to. Toronto just, and I think that the heads are going to start rolling with the players. It's possible Fanoff and Castle. I think Bozak's done. Lubel maybe. There's going to be a complete overhaul, and this is just the beginning. This is the tip of the iceberg, and for this offseason in Toronto, and maybe they scorch earth it, pull Sabres, and end up with Austin Matthews or Chychrun next year. Something to shoot for, I guess. But we'll see what happens. Definitely an intriguing situation to keep an eye on. But it's the Leafs. It's like a soap opera. Every episode, something more and more ridiculous happens, and it's like, they can't top that. Oh, they will. When you think the high point of being a Toronto Maple Leafs fan was blowing in the last decade, was blowing a 3-goal third period lead against the Boston Bruins, that's pretty bad. That's bad. They have as many playoff appearances since the lockout as the Florida Panthers. Let that sink in for a second. You want to talk about how bad the Panthers have been? The Leafs haven't been much better. At least the Panthers look like they're on the upswing. Now, I've said that before again, but it's just it's Leafs hockey for you. Anyway, that's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ on the Toronto Maple Leafs cleaning house yet again. Stay tuned for episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.